All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostles and elders in New York, GMS. And salutations to y'all around the world. Just teaching the truth for your lives on the line for it. And shalom to you, serious Aquaf. My name is Maya Kaala Bangad. I'm with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. And I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. We are Israelites, all right? Nobody's walking around this earth black like shoe polish, all right? The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their paternal fathers go back to the 12 patriarchs of Israel. We are not affiliated with any terrorist groups. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite groups, all right? Then you're looking at this meme right here on the internet. You know, you just said Wingstop, said that stop. And I don't know if it's a meme that was made up or actually real, but the point is that that America, the mirth of America is going away, man. You know, you go to Revelation 18, and it shows you the basically the merchant empire, America, just basically show you American prosperity. All right, America's importing exotics. All right, they export whatever's here in America, all right, which they stolen from the so-called Native Americans, tribe of Gad, the so-called Mexicans. All right, tribe of Issachar, so-called Seminole Indians, tribe of Reuben, and etc., and stole all their resources of land and distributed all the world and changed the world, distribute their products to America. All right, and it's about time America to go down, man. All right, and this right here, this meme, man, it's funny, but it's true, man. You might you might see Wingstop change to that stop, man, because you know, there's a food shortage, man, particularly chicken and beef. Chicken prices are right. What's chicken left is rising, and the price of what's beef is rising. You know, the steaks and stuff, man. All right, and all this because this is a punishment onto the world that happens to the world. Why? Because they put their hands on the children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American speckled birds, man. All right, this is their punishment. Now, even though, you know, you have Esau going on the world say, oh, you know, it's a food shortage, but Esau's the cause of it. But hey, who controls Esau? Yahweh. All right. Yeah, it is a food shortage, but it's done by Esau, but Esau controlled by Yahweh. Right, to do what? To bring in his new kingdom, man. All right, what did Yahweh do in the book of Exodus? All right, he hardened the Pharaoh's heart. All right, he hardened the Pharaoh's heart. Why? To get his glory. So he doing the same thing with Esau, man. He making Esau getting bolder and bolder and bolder to bring him down, man. All right, so you know, when the kingdom gets established, nobody won't dare to challenge Yahweh again. All right, and this place is finished, man. All right, right here it says, let me get this right here. All right, it says right here, Isaiah 24:11. It says, there is a crying for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Right, man? Because what is America known as? Is a place, it's a playland, man. All right, it's a playland. All right, it's where people, they go and they see the movies and everything, man. All right, especially like during, you know, America's heyday, man. It's a TV show. It's called what? Happy Days. All right, Happy Days, American sitcom. You know, all right. It's basically what the Happy Days of Esau rulership. Also, you know, the 2/3. They weren't ruling, but 2/3 prosperity, man. Because the wicked 2/3 and Esau, they go to hand in hand, man. What it said, John chapter 8, verse 44, your house said, you are your father, the devil, man. All right, and a lot of these 2/3, there's likes, man, they want Esau queen to go on forever, man, for they could, you know, continue they wickedness and folly, man. All right. You can see right here it says the series begins Unsold Pine starring Harold Ross. All right. Let me see. Yeah. And it's just based in the 1950s and 1960s, man, which is the height of, well, I like to say we're part of the height of Esau's rulership, man. You know, all right. It's called Happy Days. Why? Because, Esau's on top. He's happy. All right, this is the day he go tell the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you go sit your your assets down, boy. Go charge my boot and have his way with us, man. It's still going on today, man. All right, but those happy days gonna turn to mourning days. All right. All right. Matter of fact, let me get this. Here's the bow. All right. Let's see. Rook. This thing is in 3. I think it's in 3. And I was in 4. Salak. All right, Baruch chapter 4, verse. Let's see. Yeah. It says, Baruch chapter 4, verse 32. Mizpah, the cities which thy children serve, Mizpah, she that received thy sons, right? They received so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, a burden and slavery. For her she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall. Yeah, they like to see the Israelites, they low state, man. They love that, man. All right. I remember years ago, back in 2008, all right, Chicago GMS, Maputaza. It was, what was that, 2008? No, it wasn't 2008. It was 2013. Bald, fat Woody Allen knockoff. Edomite came up. He said, hey, how come y'all not singing and dancing? Basically chucking and jiving, man. We cursed them out. All right. All right. We know we want to beat the brakes off of, man, but we couldn't. We had to stay spiritual, man. All right. So we just cursed them out, man. All right. So, it said, for she rejoiced at thy ruin, was glad thy fall. Like, they like seeing our women out of order. They like seeing our children out of order. They like seeing so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American murder each other, man. They like seeing a so-called Mexican murdering a so-called Negro, the so-called Negro murdering a so-called Puerto Rican, or so-called Puerto Rican murdering so-called Mexicans. All right, they rejoice in that. They rejoice in us disrespecting our elders and stuff. They rejoice of us not knowing what it is. Like, they rejoice of us calling ourselves Puerto Rican, Mexican, Native American, Seminole Indian, all right, Argentinian, Brazilian, all right, Trinidadian, okay, Dominican, man. They like that, man. All right, because that by us doing no wicked things, it keeps us away from our power. That's in Isaiah 59:1. All right, it says, for I will take away rejoice of her great multitude. Her pride shall be turned into mourning. Right, her pride turned to mourning, man. All right, everything America's known, especially 1980, it's a fun land. So you go, all right, what is LA, Los Angeles, California, Beverly Hills, California, all right, or Florida, Miami, Florida, or even here in Chicago, New York, all right, wherever you're fun at, wherever you prefer. Whether you prefer the West Coast, you prefer the East Coast, all right? Further down south, we got Miami Beach, all right? You got Chicago, you got the Great Lakes, all right? Or you like snow, you like the cold. Chicago get very cold. You like the snow, all right? Or you just come to Chicago, just stay there for a year or a couple of years, and you'll go back to the country, man. All right, you like Chicago winter, then you like Chicago summertime, man. All right, so and this is where the people that come from America to make profit off America, to change goods and to commit folly, man. But this is coming to an end. All right, it says right here, eggs and pancakes for dinner. How one family of 7 is coping with America's food inflation. All right, and the prices, the food price inflated. All right, why? Because the standard gold, is it standard silver, some gold? Anyway, the silver and gold is not the dollar. American dollar is not bad. Well, it ain't called American. Doesn't matter. It's called a federal note now. Right before that, it was called American dollar. It was backed by silver and gold. And it's nowhere. That's why it's inflating. That's why prices coming up. That's why you look at the 1950s. You might have had a pot roast. I'm just using this for a pot roast might have been 50 cent, 99 cent. I remember I was a kid. A bag of Doritos, small bag of Doritos, was 25 cent. And then went to 50 cent. And then went to 75 cent. I mean, you get those big bag potatoes. Everybody be paying two. Yeah, you lucky if you get $2.99 one night. Only one night. Nah, that's about what $3.99, $5 bag, because inflation, man, it's gonna get higher, especially they passing out these stimulus check, man. All right, printing money out of nothing, man. All right, not being backed by silver and gold. All right, and it's gonna inflate. I learned this in economic class in college, man. That this economy gonna keep inflate because it's not backed by silver and gold, man. All right, so that's why it's important you know, I know Esau education is bull crap. There's certain things in it, man, that you could learn from, man. Right, and you know, but you know, hey, it's not gonna stop it because we're gonna fix the economy. No, you're not gonna fix the economy, man. All this playing into it, man. All right, and Most High put the spirit on Esau. All right, with this, make this shutdown. All right, waste all the food because there was plenty of food. It just purposely wasted, right? But Esau think he established new world order, but Most High setting them up, man. All right, it's right here. It said we used to get. Let me read this. It said Melissa Roberts used to whip up breakfast for dinner for a family once in a while she was pressed for time. Now she served pancakes, eggs, biscuits at least once a week out of financial necessity. 2 months ago, this kind of money-saving meal substitution did not occur more once a month. We used to get $2.99 a pound chicken thighs and ground beef. Now we lucky to find it for $5.99 a pound, she told Market Watch. What's more, bacon prices had doubled at a local supermarket in Naperville, a suburb of Chicago, she said. We used to get, anyway, I read that. We hardly ever buy real meat. Robert, 25, told Market Watch. Instead, she had been buying more hot dogs and cold cut for sandwich in attempt to cut down on her weekly grocery bills. Prior to the pandemic, Roberts, who is a stay-at-home mother for children ages 1, 3, 4, and 9, recalls spending around $150 a week on food and often end up with too much food. Now we get the same amount of food and the bill is $250, sometimes $300, Roberts said. All right, so the curse is coming off of Jacob and going on to Esau. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. All right, you read that, Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. All right, then you go to right here. Okay, come back to it. Go to what? You go to Haggai, chapter 1. Let me get that. All right. It's one of the curses that our people. Where is that? Yup, Haggai chapter 1, verse 6. You have so much and bring little. You eat, but you have not enough. You drink, but ye are not filled with drink. You clothe, but there is no more. And he that earn a wage to put into a bag of holes. And this is the purpose situation, man. This is a bag of holes right here, man. All right, it's a food shortage around the world, man. All right, right here. Around the world, Nigeria, Cuba, trying to get it. All right, and believe me, Esau controls Cuba, man. All right, you know the people, but the Manasseh, the indigenous people of Cuba, and the so-called Afro-Cubans, Judah, they don't control that island, man. All right, Esau controlled it, man. All right, food shortage, and let's go put Cuba. All right. It's all about the design of Esau, man. All right, via Yahweh. All right, He's all think he doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing, man. All right. See, all right. All right. So what? So he's gonna say, hey, you come, you got food. Hey, you can't get no food unless you get this. We all know what I'm talking about. All right. All right. And these grocery stores about to be empty soon, man. All right. Where's that? All right, go right here. Second address, 6 verse 22. All right, it says right here. It says, "Suddenly shall the sown place appear unsold, and the full storehouse shall suddenly be found empty." And you go to most grocery store, they shelves empty, man. All right, but pretty much everything gonna be empty, man. The only people gonna have food is the elite, man, and the elect of Israel. The elect of Israel, man, who was, we hope we are the elect of Israel. All right, that's only gonna have food. The rest of you people, you gonna see heathens and 2/3 of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You're gonna starve, man. Right? You're gonna starve spiritually and physically. Because you're only trying to find us, but you're not gonna find us out there. We're gonna be going off the streets. All right. It says right here, Isaiah 65. All right, it says Isaiah 55:13. Therefore, thus said Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye should be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye should be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye should be ashamed. Man. All right, yeah. All right, so we rejoice in everything while you people starving and dying in the streets, man. All right, so this is nothing, man. Because a lot of you people, man, you like to scoff, and I see it on. Call in Sonetta, you call in Garfield, you call in on the other people, all right, that you like, these so-called Negroes, like the Native Americans, like to listen to, all because they bang on the Bible, but you don't understand the Bible right now. Garfield came out with his bootleg book, his paste and copy book, and all you Jay talking, fine, y'all can understand the Bible. When you come to us and ask us, we ready to answer the question. Always, like it said in the scriptures, all right. Like I said in the book of Peter, all right? I believe it's second book of Peter. All right, we ready to answer the question, but you don't come to us. Why? Because you want to you want to lean to your own understanding. All right, and you're gonna pay a big price. You're gonna pay for speaking up against your hour. You're gonna pay for speaking up against your house, shot and whatever. And God, Jesus, you're gonna pay for speaking up against the prophets, was us out in the streets. And Most High One, Yahweh Ratazah, we are the elect. All right. All right. And what's going to happen when these streets get shut down? All right. Because believe it or not, like here in Chicago, I'm pretty sure it's similar to the other cities of land. You had different neighborhoods. Those neighborhoods are actually these little cities, man. Washington Heights, Inglewood, Hyde Park, Gresham neighborhood, those little cities, man. All right, those little cities. You got Chicagoland. You got Chicago's the city, downtown Chicago. No city. Those neighborhoods I mentioned. You have other ones. Then outside you have the Chicagoland, the little suburbs, Oakland, Dolton, Evanston, right, Schaumburg, man. All those gonna be shut down, man. All right, it's like it says, scripture says, it says right here, 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 16. All right, it says, for there shall be some. Oh, I'm gonna read this. 17. A man should desire to go into the city, and he should not be able. All right, that's true, man. All I do just pull up those bridges. Look at Chicago, they pull up those bridges, man. All right. And the people not, it's going to be a second shutdown. All right. Because they all going around saying it's a third wave. All right. And it's shut down. People going to get hungry, man. And what you going to be start doing? It says right here, Isaiah chapter 9, verse 20. And he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry. And he shall eat on the left hand. and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm. They gonna be eating themselves, man. They gonna be eating each other too, man. All right. Well, it says in I think Jeremiah. All right. I gonna be eating each other. Hey, when those diet stops. Now go diet stop. You can't get that KFC. You can't get that Popeyes. All right, you can't get that KFC, you can't get that Church of Chicken, you can't get that Uncle Remus chicken, you can't get that Captain Hoods, you can't get that Taco Bell, you can't get that McDonald's, can't get that Burger King. All right, you can't get Mama's Cooking, Soul Food Restaurant, you can't get those collard greens, can't get those pork chops, can't get those chitlins, can't get that scrimp, that boil. All right, you're gonna start turning each other, man. Jeremiah 19:9 will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons. You're gonna be eating your kids in the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat every one the flesh of the friends in siege. Yeah, all right, and straightness, all right, troubles, all right, wherewith their enemies, and they shall seek their lives and shall straighten them. All right. You'll be looking at each other like, hey man, you like a hot dog, man. You're gonna be seeing people eating each other kids. You're gonna see all right, each other kids and stuff, man. Eating their own boy, they selves. This happened throughout their like history, man. Why? Because the nation of Israel, the Israelites, is a hard-headed people. All right, so-called Neo-Latino Native American Israelites are hard-headed people. They refuse to be rebuked, They refuse to heed unto their true power, Yahweh, and their prince, Yahweh Shai. All right. Okay. All right. And this is going to happen. All right, let me show this right here. Section 107, Copyright Act 19 allows made for fair use purpose such as criticism, comment, news, promoting, teaching, scholarship, education, research. Fair use permitted by copyright statute modifies being infringed. Right. So this is I'm about to show this clip. It's is using for education reasons. All right. All right, to illustrate a point with the scriptures. All right, I do not own this clip. All right, do not own the clip. Do not own the audio to it. All right, this is what coming soon. All right, for you 2/3 of our people who don't want to heed, and also you false prophets, man. All right, Sakari. All right, Nazariah from Try to Refine. All right, the Colonel for ISUPK. All right, Nate, IUIC. You people that continue to fall in your wickedness. All right. This is going to happen to you, man. You scoffers, man. All right, all you scoffers, you heathens too, man. All right. It says Jeremiah 2:3. It said evil should come upon them. Basically just said evil should come upon them that put their hands on the Israelites, man. I'm just paraphrasing, all right? But here you go right here.
Do you always find yourself on dating sites but never meeting up with the people who are on them? Well, you date...
Dispatch, this is Bravo 751. We're at the mortuary. We see two paramedic vehicles parked in the rear parking lot. The doors on one vehicle are hanging open. Stand by while we investigate. Over.
I got a man down. Ah, Jesus. Hold it right there! Fraser, I'll blow your fucking brains out!
Send more cops.
Yeah, all right, this is gonna happen real soon, man. You're gonna be eating each other. All right, you're gonna disregard the law and everything. All right, we'll show you that Hollywood get all their ideas from our book, the scriptures, man. All right, this Bible. All right, says right here, it's a lot. That's my dog drinking. All right. It says, right here, 2 chapter 15, verse 16. It said, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invaded one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and of course their ashes shall stand in their power." All right, stand in their power, man. All right, that's what's going to happen, man. All right. It says right here, jump to 19. He said, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with a sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread for great tribulation." Yup, that's going to happen, man. All right, that's going to happen. They're going to break your house. And that food is that they get hungry. They can't get that bacon and eggs and sausage no more. It's going to run out. Right? They're going to bring your house to get it. Then what? They're going to be eating each other, disregarding the authorities and everything. All right, and that's what's going to happen, man. All right, so, I hope you all been edified. And, hey, man, this it's already getting got real. It's going to get more turned up, man. So if you heed to you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, speckled birds, to turn your true power, Yahweh, and acknowledge his son, the one everybody even call Jesus, Yahweh Shai. Right? And obey the law, statute, commandments the best you can, and have faith in Yahweh. All right, so with this, hope you've been edified, and shalom.